Okay, so I want to talk about something that's really heavy on my heart. I just got an email from a pro-life organization asking me to reach out to my representatives at the House of Representatives to see if I can convince the Florida representatives to push for a re-vote on the Born Alive bill. Why are we trying to get a re-vote? Because the last time that the Born Alive bill was on the table in the Senate, it was dumped. So it lost. The Democrat Party voted against it almost unanimously. And I think most of the world was in shock, at least the ones who are keeping up with this. So that's kind of why I'm making this video. I really, really, really hope and want other people to recognize just what half of our legislative group in the Senate agreed to, and why it's an absolute no-brainer to try to get this back on the floor again so that everybody can vote with their brains again. So the bill goes like this. If a baby is being aborted in the third trimester or second trimester, or whatever, when it's coming out, if it's still alive and viable, should we treat it? Or should we let it just die from exposure? And 44 Democrats, almost all of them, voted no. We shouldn't try to save it. We should just let it die. And, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but, a viable baby is just that. It's a baby that will live if treated. I think all of us started off as babies, and we could attest to, our right to live even when we were babies. And we never really were afraid of that right as babies because we were babies, whether or not we were going to live. But apparently, if you're an almost aborted baby, you don't count. Yeah, that doesn't work. So if you do have access to a cellular device or a computer of any kind, and you have enough fingers to type in the names of your representatives and their contact information, please reach out, make sure that you're still sane enough to explain to them what's happening and that you actually are aware of it, because I think most of them think that we don't know what's going on. They didn't even want to air the debate on the national news because it was so disgusting. It sounded like you were watching, the Chainsaw Massacre, listening to these people talk about what should happen to babies that were perfectly fine, who were intended to be restricted from life, and it didn't work. Yeah, call your representative and tell them that you're interested in them acting sane, okay? Like, we need sane people leading the country. Sanely. Not allowing kids to be killed. Again, if the first time didn't work. You know what I mean? I can't even believe we're talking about this. I can't even believe we're talking about this. We got our work cut out for us, I'm Jacinta Robin, and you're watching Culture That.